Hello, I am in the person of Francis. Welcome to my English class. Today we are going to learn about grammatical ranks. At the end of the lesson, each student should be able to explain what rank scale is and identify the various ranks. Arrange the grammatical unit in numerical order, situating these in context. Identify the features of morpheme, word, phrase, and clause and sentence. Now, when you talk of rank scale, what is it? It is the arrangement of grammatical units according to size, that is from the highest and biggest unit to the lowest and smallest unit. The ranks normally consist of sentence, clause, phrase, word, and morpheme. Now, the highest grammatical rank is the sentence and the lowest unit is the morpheme. Now, this whole thing talks about, if they talk of rank scale, is the arrangement of grammatical units according to size. That's you arrange them from reference to the sizes. That's the biggest, the smallest. It follows in that order. The arrangement of grammatical units or scale. There are two ways of ordering the grammatical ranks. These are consist of relationship. That's top down. Constituent of relationship. That's bottom up. Now, the constituent relationship. That's the bottom up view. It is the relationship between the rank that follows ascending order. That is, it starts from the lowest to the highest. In simple words, the lowest rank is a constituent of the higher rank, from morpheme to word to phrase, from phrase to clause, from clause to sentence. When you talk of the constituent relationship, that's from the bottom up. That one talks about from the smallest to the highest. That's arranging in ascending order. In ascending order, previously we said the highest rank is the sentence, and the smallest rank is the morpheme. So now, reference to the constituent relationship. That one, you start from the morpheme, you move to word, from word you move to phrase, from phrase to clause, and from clause to the sentence. That's the highest rank. Now, the consist of relationship. That's the top down. That one refers to the relationship between the rank that follows descending order. That is from the highest rank to the lowest rank. The highest rank consists of the lowest rank. This one, or like this definition for the consist of relationship, means that in terms of arranging the units reference to the top down view, that one, the highest comes first. That's the sentence. The sentence comes first, followed by clause, followed by phrase, in that order. Now, what this means is that sentence, like the highest rank, consists of the lowest rank. So, like, let's say maybe a sentence. If you get a sentence, in a sentence it consists of clauses, and in clauses consist of phrases. It follows that order. Now, when you look at the left hand side, that one is the top down. So from sentence, clause, phrase, and morpheme. Now the right side to indicate that of the bottom up view. That's morpheme, word, phrase, clause, and sentence. Now, general meaning of the various ranks. That's, we are going to give brief explanation of the rank. That's sentence, clause, phrase, word, and morpheme. Now, when you talk of morpheme, it is the smallest grammatical unit which has function and creates meaning. A morpheme is identical to a word, except that morpheme does not always stand alone, but words by its definition can always stand alone. Example. Now, when you talk of the morpheme, it's the smallest grammatical unit. So let's take these examples. Unfaithfulness. Now, from the word unfaithfulness, you will get un. It's a morpheme. Faith is a morpheme. Fool is a morpheme, and ness is also a morpheme. So like these morphemes came together to form a word. Now, from the consist of relationship, through that you get that they say that the highest rank consists of the lowest rank. So now word is the highest rank, so it consists of the lowest rank. That's one or two or more of the morpheme, one or more of morphemes forms the word. You get it now. And in the explanation too, we had that we said morpheme does not always stand alone, which means that in a situation morpheme can stand alone. But right now we are just doing the brief general meaning of them, so we just pick them one after the other in the next lesson. Now, words. It is a single distinct meaning element of speech or writing used with others to form sentences. A word may consist of a morpheme or more than one morpheme. Example, father, which is a morpheme and at the same time a word. Now you see that from the definition of the morpheme, we said a morpheme does not always stand alone, but it can stand alone. It can sometimes stand alone. Now when you look at father, father is a word and the same time and the same time a morpheme, because it cannot be broken down into any smaller unit again aside the father. But when you talk of the fathers, which is a word, but and it's made up of two morphemes, that's the father and the s, which makes it plural. Phrase. Now when you talk of phrase, it is a group of words that can stand as a single unit, typically as part of clause or sentence, and it does not contain a subject or a verb and does not convey a complete thought. It does not contain a subject or a verb and does not convey a complete thought. Examples: we dance at church. The dance. You see that we said it is a group of words. Now, a phrase, a word can be used for that one, like can perform the function of a phrase. Now, let's look at here. We dance at church. Dance is a phrase. Now, James made a commitment to help the needy. To help the needy is the phrase. Now, when you look at to help the needy, now it does not have a verb and does not have a subject. This one makes it a phrase. And when someone tells you that to help the needy, you see that it does not make a complete thought. So let's look at the next one. That's the clause, and you get deeper understanding. Now, clause. It is a group of words that contains at least a subject and a verb and can not always stand as a grammatical sentence. Examples: while I was away, he made a lot of noise in the neighborhood. Now, in this sentence, the clause is he made a lot of noise in the neighborhood. He made a lot of sentences he made a lot of noise in the neighborhood. Now, from this, you can see that you can get a subject here, and at the same time, you can get a subject here, and at the same time, you can get a verb here. Now, from here, he is the subject. He will be the subject, and noise is the verb. You get it? He made noise. Noise is the verb. And he walked out when he saw us. Now, from this two, he walked out is the clause. And when he walked out is the clause. And from that, he is the subject and walked is the verb. Now, the last, that is the highest rank, that's sentence. It's a set of words that is complete in itself, typically containing a subject and a predicate, conveying a statement, question, exclamation, or command, and consisting of a main clause and sometimes one or more subordinate clauses. Now, example: he looks as if he is going to be ill. He looks as if he is going to be ill. That's a complete sentence. That's a sentence. Now, Yao came last night and told us that he was successful in his examination, but his scores were low. He was successful in his examination, but his scores were low. That one too is a sentence. Now, in these ranks, we have different types. Like we can break them into various types, but for the sake of, we can break them into different types, but due to time we will end here. In our next lesson we will pick them one after the other and go into detail so that you get deeper understanding. End of the lesson. Thank you for your time. Like and subscribe and share my channel for more of these stuffs. Thank you.